Lick 23 is the Christian 4. So right now, when we're doing this blues in C, when it goes to the 4 chord, I'm going to play a lick that's reminiscent of something that Charlie Christian would have done on a blues. Okay, so Charlie Christian, I mean, arguably the greatest electric guitar player of all time, certainly the first one. I always say that the electric guitar pretty much started with Charlie Christian and ended with Jimi Hendrix. So everything in between is basically, you know, a succession of concepts, no matter who it is, that end up with Jimi Hendrix doing everything that can be done, and it's hit it and quit it at that time as far as the electric guitar. So with Charlie, he had this style and a beautiful tone. He was, in my opinion, the first electric guitarist who had this incredible horn-like tone on the instrument. And he was known for, in his improvisations, definitely triad-based, doing things that people were obviously doing on the horn or the piano on the guitar, electric guitar specifically, for the first time. So when we go to the 4 chord in the key of C, we can play a 7th, or we can play a 9th. And you could also think of it as a 13. So we're here at the 8th fret. And then this is based on one of his famous licks, is we take the top part of the 9th chord, the F9, we start on this note, and then we do a chromatic figure. So it's the same low note each time. And he would do it with all downstrokes. I do it with a down-up picking, especially when it's this fast. And now we just drop it down string. And right here we go root, and then I go root, slide into the 3rd, and then play the chord. And that's kind of my augmentation to it. Because usually he would do something like, you know, or something like that, but I'm doing. And it's, again, just another approach where you're kind of like, you're really emphasizing a 13 chord. And of course the band, anyone can play just a dominant 7th, or you can play, or whatever behind it, and it works, because you're basically just extending the chord. It's just a way of getting some sort of variety in your phrasing, and that particular lick is a great tool for playing double time against the groove, which is what I did on this example. Is when it went to the 4, I'm playing that lick but double time. So you know, just more rhythmic variation and more fuel for the fire when you're trying to be creative in the blues.